My parents' grand anniversary gathering seemed quite pleasant, until my dear daughter leaned in close and whispered softly, "We simply must leave. Right now." Can you imagine realizing your own family was actively plotting against you? At their 40th anniversary party? Because that's exactly what happened to me, Brooke Anderson, and it was my brilliant 16-year-old daughter Madison who dragged me out of the fire before it was too late. This should have been a night of celebration, bathed in the golden glow of the country club, champagne flowing, and smiles that, to my naive eyes, seemed utterly genuine. But beneath the surface, something rotten was brewing, and Madison, bless her heart, smelled it long before I ever did. All evening, I noticed Madison growing more and more uncomfortable, her eyes darting between her grandparents and my ex-husband. Then, when the anniversary cake appeared, she suddenly gripped my arm, her voice a hushed, urgent whisper. "Mom, we need to go, now." I stared at her, completely confused. "Why?" Her eyes hardened, a look I rarely saw on my usually calm daughter. "I'll tell you in the car." That single phrase, that desperate plea made my stomach clench. What the hell happened? What was so terrible that it couldn't wait? My relationship with my parents, Richard and Diana Wallace, had always been complicated. Growing up in their affluent New England world meant constant high expectations and a love that felt incredibly conditional. My dad built a real estate empire, and my mom managed their social standing with military precision. Love, it seemed, was something you earned with achievements and disappointments. Those were remembered forever. I genuinely believed I'd finally earned their respect when I married Nathan Pearson, the son of one of Dad's business associates. My parents adored Nathan, his business degree, his ambition, his perfect charm at every social function. For 10 years, I thought we had a solid marriage, even as Nathan grew increasingly controlling and distant. Then, last year, my world imploded. I discovered Nathan's affair with his 25-year-old assistant, Kayla. The divorce was brutal, leaving me financially gutted with 2 kids, Madison, my perceptive, strong-willed 16-year-old, and Ethan, my sweet, sensitive 8-year-old son. I had to move from our spacious colonial home to a modest 3-bedroom apartment, take on freelance graphic design work alongside my part-time gallery job, and adjust to shared custody. It was a complete upheaval. Surprisingly, during the divorce, my parents seemed supportive. They called more often, sent the kids gifts, invited us for Sunday dinners. I was so grateful, so relieved, believing they'd finally chosen me over appearances. But Madison remained skeptical. "They look at you differently now, Mom," she told me one evening. "Like you're some project they need to fix." I, of course, dismissed her concerns as typical teenage hypersensitivity. "They're trying to help, honey. It's their way of showing love." She just shrugged, but the full story video added in below.